Hi guys, I have a new laptop. I just bought a new laptop, so I'm still working out the features. I don't have my microphone, so I do apologize for some lack of what do you call it? Lack of microphone, I guess. A lack of having a microphone. So I do apologize for that. However, we're gonna get right into it. It's the top most haunted hotels across the world that you can visit still to this day. Number one is the Stanley Hotel, which is in the Estes Park, Colorado. Under the shadows cast by the Rocky Mountains is the famous 20th century hotel best known for inspiring Stephen King's novel The Shining. When a 1911 explosion in room 217 injured the hotel's chief maid, a paranormal mark was made. Although she recovered, it's believed that when she died, her soul returned to live at the place she once tended along with the spirits of the Stanley Hotel's owners, Flora and the F.O. Stanley. You may hear Flora playing the antique Steinway, snap a photo of F.O. overseeing a game of billiards, or finding your belongings mysteriously unpacked. Number two is Hotel Chelsea, New York City, New York. The historic Chelsea has long attracted the spirits of famous musicians and artists in both life and death. Poet Dylan Thomas died while living at the hotel, and decades later, Nancy Spungen was stabbed to death in room 100, possibly by Vicious himself. It's been said that all of those tortured ghosts remain at the iconic hotel. Number three is the Langham Hotel, in London, England. Many consider the Langham, built in 1865, to be the most haunted hotel in London, and most of the paranormal buzz comes from room 333. Only the bravest souls check in here, and they have seen everything from Victorian-era doctor who allegedly unalived his wife and himself while on their honeymoon, to the German prince who jumped from fourth floor and still dons his military-style jacket in death. Emperor Napoleon III, a shoeless butler, and a footman in powdered wig have also made ghostly appearances. Number four is the Russell Hotel in Sydney, Australia. Sydney's Russell Hotel sits in a part of town simply known as the Rocks. One of the spirits said to roam its halls is a colonial-era sailor who never made it back to sea. Today he lurks in some rooms. He's particularly fond of room 8, it seems, paying special attention to the female guests, according to the Russell Hotel patrons who claim to have seen him. Number 5 is Dragsholm Castle, Horv, Denmark. When James Hepburn, the Earl of Bothwell, was captured by the Norwegian who ruled that was the Denmark-Norway in the mid-1500s, he was imprisoned at Dragsholm Castle. The isolation drove him mad, and he was ultimately tied to a pillar and left to die. To this day, he's still unable to leave the Danish estate. Guests sometimes see him on horseback riding through the grounds at night. He is kept company by the White Lady, who is said to roam the corridors after dark. In the 1930s, a skeleton in a white dress was found inside the castle's walls. Ooh, creepy. Nottingham Road Hotel, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. I apologize if I pronounced this wrong or any other one wrong. Rumor has it that Charlotte, a sex worker who frequented Nottingham Road Hotel at the turn of the century, fell deeply for a soldier passing through town. When she learned that her love was gone, either requited or killed in battle, she threw herself from the balcony of room 10. Now she passes her afterlife by rearranging flowers, moving mirrors to catch her best angle, and folding guests' clothes. As long as she's a nice ghost. Sorry that happened, though. Number 7 is the Norfolk, England. The modest inn, which sits on the main square of a small village, is anything but sleepy. It's not uncommon to catch a glimpse of a hooded monk or the former landlady Betty Radcliffe. After more than 6 centuries in business, it's no wonder that the tavern has a mysterious energy. Number 8, Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, Los Angeles, California. I have heard of this one. This is the Marilyn Monroe one, who was a frequent guest at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. and she was especially fond of the poolside suite 1200 and its full-length mirror. Now guests gaze into the mirror for a glimpse of the superstar whose reflection has been known to appear from time and time again. Like Monroe, a number of actors and performers who frequented the hotel in life have chosen to make it their eternal residence. Carole Lombard, Errol Flynn, and Montgomery Clift are among those spectral stars. I do believe that Marilyn Monroe did not commit any kind of unaliving. I think someone did that for her, sadly. Like, that's just my thought, my theory, and I feel like that's a lot of other people's theories. Number 9 is the Hotel del Salto, San Antonio del Quindama, Colombia. If I said that wrong, again, I am sorry. Hotel del Salto, no longer a hotel, but a museum of biodiversity and culture, is still best known for its role as a luxury destination for Colombia's elite. From its perch on the edge of a cliff, guests have unimpeded view of over 400-foot-high Tequendama Falls. When the hotel was abandoned in the 90s, it acquired a haunted reputation due in part to the noxious aroma from Bogota River surging through the gorge below, treacherous winding roads leading to the property, and the property's history of suicides. And the last one is the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel, Mumbai, India. W.A. China, masterminds behind the design of India's opulent Taj Mahal Palace Hotel. He drafted up intricate blueprints, left for a trip to England, and returned to find that ideas hadn't been carried out as planned. Legend goes that Chambers, perhaps enraged over the changes, flung himself from the 5th floor to his death. He can be seen to this day wandering about the hotel, making certain things are as much to his liking as possible. Jeez. So that was all really good intel of the most haunted. Which one would you probably visit the most and visit the least? Let me know in the comments. Mine would probably be, the one I would want to visit the most is the, give me 1 second, the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, and the least one would probably be the one in Colombia. I'm not too sure why. It doesn't appeal to me, but maybe it would. I don't know. Maybe the least, or the Taj Mahal would be really cool to see. I don't know. Or the Belle Norfolk. I'd love to see all of them. I'll go with my number 1 is the Roosevelt, though. Anyways, that is it. Which ones would you visit the most or the least? I'd love to hear from you guys. You guys have a great rest of your evening. I do apologize for the delay of the videos. I'm curious to know what else you would like to hear, where you guys are from, what you guys have seen, if you've had any of those fun experiences, because I haven't, and I would love to, and I mean like ghostly experiences, sorry, and I would love to have those experiences. I hear that the Roosevelt was really haunted. I'm surprised the Cecil Hotel is not in this one either. I'm not concerned. I'm just curious as to why that one is not, number 1 haunted at all. And then next one, I'm probably gonna do more abandoned places, and I know this is a fact channel, but again, this is a series as well, and these are facts about what has happened at the hotels. So next, I'm probably going to do some creepy forests or fun restaurants to go visit, because, we got to keep it a little bit exciting and a little bit spooky, and that's what my channel is going to be. So you guys have a great rest of your evening again. Keep smiling, keep shining, and we'll chat later. Bye now. Leading to the property and the property's history of suicides. And the last one is the